Before we even get into the confrontation, let's understand what we're really watching here. This isn't just a traffic stop or a casual encounter between a citizen and law enforcement. This is a direct collision between authority and constitutional rights. Tension starts building the moment the officer says, "Step out here with us," and immediately sets the tone of control. The citizen, however, refuses to simply comply blindly and instead questions the necessity of the interaction.
What are you here for?
I'll just check out some government offices here. I don't know what's in this building yet, so.
I'd like to request like records and stuff like that for the county.
For what, Brent?
Open requests like for the county.
I mean, for what? Open request for what?
Open records, like for the county government, as far as budgets, salaries, public information for the county.
Public information.
5th floor? Okay, thank you, sir. We're on the 2nd floor now? Cool, thank you.
Are you taking pictures for a reason, or?
Yeah, I am. I'm taking pictures for a reason. Correct, yeah. Excuse me?
Construction or something?
No construction. No, nothing of that. No construction.
Plotting the bombs, or?
No, why would you say that?
Because I have a background in that, and that's what guys do. They do pre-operational surveillance.
In broad daylight. In broad daylight, passing security.
They can do whatever they want. We have protocol.
Well, I have a history with that flag that you're wearing on your mask, and it's not too good of a history, but I'm not going to judge you based off of that flag. Because it sets you apart from your job is to protect and serve the public. Your job is not to band together with your buddies and make a desecration of the flag. And that's no different than a gang flag.
Move about your business.
Yeah. So why you shouldn't have talked to me then if you don't want to hear the truth? That's all. Yeah. Sure. It is a desecration of the flag. It is.
You ever served in the military?
It is a desecration of the flag. Have you? Have you? Have you? Have you?
I served in the military.
So why are you just desecrating the flag then?
It's not a desecration. Move along.
Do you want to read the flag code? I'll pull it up on my phone. Are you a law enforcement officer? Or are you security? Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Anyhow.
Can I get your name and badge number? You're very unprofessional and I'm going to submit a complaint against you. Can I get your name and badge number?
Anyhow, Bill. I don't have to talk to you, sir.
I'm asking you as a public servant for your name and badge number, sir. That's all I'm asking. You made contact with me. I didn't want to talk to you. I was going about my business.
Hey, can you come over to Main Street? All right, thanks. So, I'll just finish the story.
I mean, I'll leave as soon as you give me your name and badge number and you can finish your story. What department do you work with? Such an ignorant statement that am I planning to bomb the place? Serious? Police officers kill people all the time. Did I go up to you and say, "Are you planning on killing me?" Very ignorant statement, and it's a statement that's not bridging the gap.
This gentleman from my area, he's annoying me.
Nobody better put their hands on me. I don't care if I'm annoying you. You talk to me. You talk to me. Sir, hi. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's Hendricks, Sergeant.
Sergeant Hendricks?
Yep.
And you
What are
don't have a badge
you
number?
doing? What's your business right here, right now?
Oh, I was filming. I'm a member of the press. I'm gathering content for a story, and then this gentleman who refuses to identify himself to me wanted to say that he thought that I was.
His name's right there if you want to see his name. You know.
I mean.
Here we see the core foundation of the dispute being laid out. The citizen was simply filming in a public space, yet the situation escalates into a police stop. The officer's justification appears weak at best. Someone said you were taking pictures, which immediately raises legal concerns about reasonable suspicion. This is where the Fourth Amendment becomes central. Was there actually a crime? Or was this just a reaction based on perception? The citizen clearly argues that no law was broken, and therefore no detention should have occurred.
It's uncalled for. Why? Because of how I look? Is that why he's going to say that I'm bombing the place?
I don't think so. But
I mean,
my simple question is, what is your business right now?
My business right now is I want to file a complaint against this officer. I don't know his name. I can't see that far. I can't see his name tag from here. I would like to file a complaint. Very unprofessional.
Okay.
Very unprofessional to assume that I'm going to blow up a building. And I have a feeling it has to do with how I look. And like I said, I didn't, there was plenty of people with your mask on out there, and I didn't go up to them. I'm talking. I am talking. There was plenty of people wearing that mask. I don't discriminate. I didn't say, oh, because I think that's a desecration of the flag. I don't support it. And I think that it lends to a brotherhood and a mentality of brotherhood between law enforcement. But I kept my mouth shut because I don't know you, the individual, and I don't know this gentleman. But just because I have a camera and I look the way I look, or whatever it is.
You can have the camera all day long. That's fine.
Of course. So why would he say? What are you planning?
I'll pick it up with him later on. But right now, I'm on you right now.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up with him later.
All right, but I want to file a complaint.
Okay. Well,
I want to file a complaint.
You can head right up to public information and file a complaint with them.
They have complaint forms in public information. Great. I would need to get his name first. So can you?
Officer Woolley.
Woolley. WOOLLEEI.
Y.
EY. Woolley.
Yep.
Officer Woolley. Does he have a badge number?
No.
No badge numbers?
It's just Officer Woolley. That's all you need.
And you guys are, just want to make clear what agency you're working for. You work
Emergency
for
Service.
Emergency Service, County of Bucks. Okay.
That's where you're at right now. You're in Bucks County.
Yeah, no, I know. I just didn't know if you could have been a private security officer. I don't know.
No.
I have no
We're
idea.
county officers, man.
Oh, okay. Great.
So if you want to start heading over this way, or
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go and head over to the public information.
just tell me you want to file a complaint, or I can take it right to my director and you can talk to him.
I'll talk to whoever I want. I'll talk to whoever you have for me to talk.
It's up to you, man.
Whoever, if you have somebody I can speak with, I would appreciate that, because that was just uncalled for. Like, I wasn't saying anything to him. I was just peacefully filming. And he wants to automatically assume.
I knew you were here filming. That's okay. You're allowed. What press agency did you say you're with?
I'm independent. I'm independent. Yeah. Yeah, I was filming the whole building.
Now the interaction escalates into a classic authority test: identification, justification, and legality. The officer attempts to control the interaction, while the citizen repeatedly demands the legal basis for the stop. This is where things become tense. The citizen is not just questioning the stop anymore. He's challenging the legitimacy of the entire process. The repeated question, "What law did we break?" becomes the central theme of this exchange. From a legal perspective, this is critical. Officers must articulate reasonable suspicion or probable cause.
Chief Daly.
Chief, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Chris Daly.
Nice to meet you, Chief.
Yep, all right.
So,
You can sit down if
thank
you
you.
like.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Chris Daly, Chief, right?
Chris Daly, yeah.
Okay. So basically, I was walking around filming, which I didn't have any problems with any of your officers here. I passed the mag, no one ever told me I couldn't film, as is my First Amendment right. I am a member of the press. I was conducting a story here. I went to public records, just you have a beautiful building here, Chief. So I was just getting the lay of the land and seeing, never been here before. So I'm walking by Officer Woolley, and he says, "What are you doing here? Why are you videotaping? Are you going to blow up the place?" And I think that was extremely unprofessional behavior. I don't know if it has to do with the way I look, or a combination of the way I look and the way of the camera and me having a camera, but to automatically come up to me and say, "Are you going to blow up the building? Are you doing surveillance to blow up the building?" Completely uncalled for. I tried to get his identification. I said, "Sir, can you identify yourself to me?" He wouldn't identify himself, and he called the sergeant behind me. And I will say the sergeant has been very professional, and he doesn't have a problem with me filming. And it's just it took me back a little bit to be.
You're allowed to film here, man.
For sure, yeah, I know. I'm not, I passed the mag. I'm not trying to cause any problems.
You asked him to identify himself?
And he wouldn't identify himself, which I'm sure, I haven't looked into the policies. I'll go up to public information and get your policy, but I'm sure your policy should state, like every other law enforcement is, especially I didn't make contact with him. He made contact with me and said I was going to blow up a building. So I wanted to know. That's for him to say that to me. That's disparaging my character. That's not who I am. I'm not plotting anything.
And he said that he would not identify himself.
Yeah, he just stood quiet.
Okay. Of course, I heard your side of the story.
For sure.
This will be investigated by my sergeant and myself.
As I said, I will be talking.
We will be talking to this.
Yeah.
Now, I would first of all, if this happened, and I'm taking your word
At this point, correct.
If this happened,
If you want to give me your email, I can email you a copy of the video if you'd like.
no, that's up to you. But here is it. There's my card. Here's what I'm gonna do. I need to make you whole. If in fact everything you said, and I have no reason to doubt that it didn't happen. What do I need? I apologize for the officer's conduct, but what do I need to make you whole?
I would like the officer to be reprimanded and for him.
This section highlights a major escalation in emotional intensity. The citizen strongly asserts that filming in public is not illegal and directly accuses the officers of violating rights. This is where frustration turns into full confrontation. What stands out is the refusal to comply with informal questioning. The citizen draws a clear boundary: no ID, no voluntary cooperation, no acceptance of authority without legal justification. This is a classic audit-style encounter where the subject is not just resisting, but actively educating law enforcement on constitutional limits.
Be confrontational. Hey, how are you guys?
I'm gonna have you just step out here with us.
For what?
Because we need to talk to you, so just go ahead and step out here with us.
Oh, we can talk right here, right?
I'm gonna have you step out here.
Why would that be? Can I get your name and badge numbers, please?
Yep, we can do that when you step out here.
But why would I need to step out there?
Outside.
Are you conducting business in here?
Yeah, for sure.
What business are you
I would ask that you de-escalate and identify yourselves, please. I would just,
What
you know,
business are you
respectfully, because I don't like the way
ahead,
that.
sir.
Sorry, sir.
What business are you conducting here?
Ma'am, what business of that is yours, to be honest with you? And you're not even identifying yourself to me as a law enforcement officer.
My vest identifies who I am. My name tag identifies who
I don't know how to pronounce
So we got
that.
a call. That's fine. You don't have to know how to pronounce it. We got a call.
I mean, I would like
that
to.
you were in here.
Do you need to come?
And that you needed to be removed from here.
Okay, and that's what you're trying to do, correct?
Well, I was just trying to talk to you.
No, you're trying to order
I
me to
said-
leave.
No, I said, can you step out here?
And I politely refused, and I said we could talk right here, and so we could lower our voices and not
So
interrupt any
what
business.
do you have here?
Oh, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
I'm taking some pictures and video.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Can I get your badge number or anything that
G704 is my badge.
G704
That's
and
me.
your name, sir, and badge number?
I'm Lieutenant Jones, 640.
Lieutenant Jones. Thank you, Lieutenant. I appreciate it.
All right. So what you need?
I don't need anything. I didn't call you,
Well,
sir.
if you don't need anything, you need to leave the building then.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're not here to conduct business, you need to leave.
I am conducting business, sir. I'm conducting constitutionally protected business, sir. Did you take an oath? Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution, sir?
Are you here at the motor vehicle trying to pay your registration or?
Sure, I'm documenting the motor vehicle as an independent journalist, which is a constitutional right afforded to me under the First Amendment, sir, which is the Constitution that you both took an oath to uphold. So I'm respectfully, sir, I don't want to escalate the situation. I'm really just trying to de-escalate it at this time. But you telling me to leave a public building that I help fund, it's violate my rights like that. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate the escalation by this officer here. I feel like this right here is disrupting business.
Now we're deep into emotional territory. Accusations are flying, frustration is rising, and the language becomes more aggressive. The citizen openly challenges the logic behind the stop, questioning how taking a photo could ever justify police intervention. This is where public perception becomes important. To one side, this looks like unnecessary policing. To the other, it may appear as precaution. But the gap between those interpretations is exactly what creates conflict like this. The key moment here is when the citizen emphasizes accountability, stating that officers don't get to just pull people over because they feel like it.
I'm just trying to take some pictures and video of the building here.
How long have you been doing that?
Until I'm finished with my story, sir. That's, I'm documenting the treasurer's office and the DMV here. Just documenting the ins and outs of it. You were a supervisor, correct? You said you were a lieutenant? Okay, just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure I knew who I was talking to.
Sir, just go ahead and stay over here.
See, this is what you're trying to do again, ma'am. You're
I
trying...
just said just go ahead and stay over here until we get this sorted
you're
out.
trying-
We're not trying to make it worse. We're not trying to...
You are, because you're trying to tell... First you told me to leave the building, you're ordering me to leave the building.
I didn't tell you to leave the building.
You told me
He
to...
told you to building. I said, can you step outside into the hallway?
Yeah, when I told you no...
asked-
No, yeah, you asked me, and then when I told you no, you became very assertive and
Because
tried to
there's
tell
people
me.
trying to get in here, trying to do business, and you're disrupting.
You're disrupting the business, man. You are, not me. And when I'm trying to walk away freely, You're telling me to stay here. So I'm going to have a legal question for you right now. Am I being...
Figure out what's going
Okay.
on right
Am I being detained?
No, you're not.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I need to hear. You know, it's officers like Officer Husar. We'll just say that. It's officers like her that give law enforcement a bad name. And look, we have 2 more arriving for a man with a camera. Don't understand. I'm such a threat. You need to have 4 law enforcement officers, armed law enforcement officers here. Hey sir, how are you?
Not too bad yourself?
I'm doing okay, thank you.
Good.
Thanks for asking, I appreciate it.
Yep.
You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
My name is James Garcia. Badge number 776.
Thank you, I appreciate that, sir.
Yep,
I appreciate it. And your name and badge number, sir?
Deputy UMAC, badge number is 249.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you guys.
What's
Thank
your
you.
name?
My name's Sean.
Sean? Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You guys want to come in?
I think we're just waiting for Lieutenant.
Okay. Okay. That sounds great.
What you have today, sir?
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and videos, sir. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the Treasury Department here and just the whole building in general, actually. I'm just working right here. So,
How long you been a journalist?
Going on 2 years now.
Oh, how you like it?
I love it. I love it. I honestly love it. Does it pay well? I guess so.
Okay, that's good.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's more about...
This stage, the tone begins to shift slightly as more senior officers step in. This is where we see a contrast in professionalism. While earlier interactions were tense, here there is an attempt to de-escalate and clarify intent. What's important is the acknowledgement that filming is allowed and that the citizen is within his rights to gather content. This moment shows how quickly situations can stabilize when communication improves. It also highlights a key takeaway. Escalation is often not about law, it's about misunderstanding and tone.
Let's see. April's gonna be 5 years.
Oh, wow.
So not too long. Not too long at all. And I was recently talking to my wife about it. She does real estate and she's like trying to blow up her social media.
Yeah, it's important.
Like that. And she's like, I could maybe get some income out of this. And I was like, well, how many viewers do you need to actually like monetize?
So in order to get monetized, you need to have on YouTube, in order to get monetized, like anyone can have a YouTube channel, right? But in order to get monetized through YouTube, you have to have a certain amount of watch hours and a certain amount of, I think it's like 4,000 watch hours. And then a thousand, no, just in general, just in total.
Okay,
and then 1,000 subscribers. And there's one other, don't know, but 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. There's one other thing, I think, but I don't remember.
I imagine that.
But yeah, it does take time. It does take time. For me, I was actually pretty blessed. Yeah, I've already hit that level. I hit that level a long time ago. You know, I've been very blessed and fortunate, so it's been.
That's good.
I assume since it's out of state,
It's been very good. Yeah, social media. Yeah, I mean,
like 16 years old and they're millionaires from like
that's not me, but I do see those. My son watches this kid who opens
Ryan's Toys?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes,
like,
that kid.
Like a zillion.
Yeah, or I also have a 10-month-old, and he watches this YouTube channel called Miss Rachel.
Okay.
And so Miss Rachel, she speaks very clearly, and it's like a very, a baby show, like toddler show. And I think she makes like $700,000 a month.
Well, that's how
a month. Yeah.
That's how Blippi got his start.
Oh yeah.
He's on Netflix. I think Nickelodeon. He's on everything.
It's insane. It's insane. I can't fathom the amount. I'm like, and when you're doing stuff for kids, especially small kids, it makes a lot of sense because what are the parents are doing? They're putting Miss Rachel on over and over and over and over again.
Constant views while they're busy,
Yeah, she was a preschool teacher, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I saw like a little interview she did. But yeah, she was a preschool teacher. Now she's some famous YouTube star. I'm not there yet, but hopefully someday. That's the goal. That way we can affect some real change.
I gotcha.
For sure.
Are you like trying to get some change around here or something?
Yeah, just change in government in general. That's basically it. Change in government in general. Excuse me, sir.
How you doing?
Good.
Excuse me. Yeah.
That I couldn't tell you.
I haven't seen anybody take a ticket, sir. You can talk to Sheila.
You live local?
No, I don't actually live local, no. But, yeah, listen, man, Garcia, your de-escalation technique is great. Great. Very commendable, There's no, and I don't really think it's a technique. I think you're just a good person, right? I think you're just, you're just having a good conversation with me, right?
There's nothing wrong with talking to people.
No, I mean it's
nice consensual encounter.
Yeah, exactly. Some officers, they don't. I've run across some officers that don't really do that too much.
I got you. All right, if you don't mind, the ladies around here said if you do take photographs or videos of them, to not post them in any manner or anything. Okay.
Oh, my intention is not to record anybody individually.
And then also just don't disrupt the business, okay?
Yeah, definitely not doing that.
Don't interrupt anybody like that, because then obviously you'll be breaking the law at that point.
Oh, sure, of course, yeah. I'm not about breaking the law, Lieutenant.
Appreciate you, man.
Garcia, nice meeting you, sir.
Hey,
you have a good one. Thank you.
No, we don't.
Let's catch this. Sheila, that wasn't necessary, was it? Do I seem like I'm gonna hurt any of you or do anything like that?
I don't care to, I just feel like, of course, we feel uncomfortable. With this day, it's like, don't you think you would feel uncomfortable, like, a person is in your office? There's so
I told you I was, though.
It doesn't make friends. A lot of people,
I'm on camera while I'm walking in here. We all
what
are.
I'm saying is that,
There's like 12 cameras in that office.
and that's okay. But don't you think people feel uncomfortable with something like that now?
But it's a slippery shit.
Maybe if you just walked in.
Listen, I'm not saying, I can't tell you how you're going to feel. But
Right.
I will say this, Sheila, is that when you start calling law enforcement for feeling uncomfortable, that can be an issue, because now they're coming in here. That one officer, the female officer, she's coming in here and you don't know what they just came from. You don't know, even though.
Now the situation moves into formal review. The citizen presents his case clearly, explaining his version of events and the perceived violation. The chief responds in a more structured and professional manner, indicating that the matter will be investigated. This is the most balanced part of the entire encounter. Both sides are being heard, and there is an attempt to find resolution rather than conflict. However, the key demand here is accountability, apology, reprimand, and acknowledgement of wrongdoing.
I don't know if you have a form or anything. Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Sir, are you videotaping?
Yes, ma'am. Who are you?
Clerk, why are you videotaping my office?
This is not your office, respectfully, ma'am. Just, what's your name?
My name's Rebecca Nordick. I want to know why you're videotaping.
Ma'am, I feel like you're trying to escalate the situation. I'm taking some pictures and video, yes. I am taking some pictures and video.
Why?
I'm an independent journalist, ma'am. Just taking some pictures and video. That's all.
Well, you didn't ask for permission.
I don't need your permission. Thank you so much. Do you have a pen? Thank you so much. I'll fill this out and hand it right back to you, okay? Ma'am, so I included my email on there. If you could just send it to me via email, that'd be perfect. It's the first, last name, salary, and title of all county employees for the year 2022.
And you put 2023.
Oh, okay.
So do you want 2022 or you want?
I'll take 2023. That's fine. And can you also just make me a stamped copy?
This?
Yes. Just so I have records that I submitted it, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
For you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll reach out to you if there's any costs associated with it.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a great day. Yep. Hopefully the county clerk doesn't do anything funny with my request. That's why I wanted a copy. But anyways, guys, we're going to be getting out of here. So I was just about to do my outro for the video when the sheriffs pulled up. I don't know why. I'm assuming because the county clerk called them when I just did my open records request. They were just here, so I don't know why they would come back. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Did you make them mad or something?
Excuse me?
Did you make them mad or something?
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, because they called us back for some reason.
Really? I think you need to talk to the county clerk, because I went in to do a open records request, and she said, "Why are you filming?" And I told her, "I'm an independent journalist, ma'am. I'm just..."
This entire case highlights a recurring theme in modern civil rights encounters: the tension between authority and constitutional freedom. A simple act of filming in public escalated into a full confrontation, raising questions about suspicion, professionalism, and accountability. On one hand, law enforcement attempted to act on perceived concerns. On the other hand, the citizen stood firm on First Amendment protections and demanded justification for every action taken against him.